Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 2, text 42-43. Yam imam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschitaha veda vada rata partha nanyad astiti vadinaha kamat manaha swarga para janma karma phala pradam kriya vishesha bahulam bhogeshwarya gatim prati. Men of small knowledge are very much attracted to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, result in good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. So here Krishna is outrightly telling us that people who are attracted to Karma Kanda section of the Vedas, that you do this puja, this ritual, this charity, you give this dan, this punya, and then you can go to the heavenly planet. You can enjoy on maybe the moon planet or the planet of where Indra lives, and you can drink somras and you can be so beautiful and enjoy with beautiful people. And so what is Krishna saying to this kind of mentality? He's saying men of small knowledge. He's saying small knowledge, whereas the major portion of the Vedas is this karma kand. Majority of the Vedas is this. But what is Krishna saying? Unintelligent. This is unintelligence. People in general are not very intelligent, and due to the ignorance, they are most attached to the fruitive activities recommended in the karma kanda portions of the Vedas. Then again, we come to the point ignorance, because ignorance that we are thinking, I'm this body, and so let me make this body the most comfortable. That is because of our ignorance, we act in this way, and then we are acting not with intelligence. It's not very intelligent to act that. Why? Because then all our efforts are wasted. We are putting so much energy in the wrong thing. They do not want anything more than sense gratificatory proposals for enjoying life in heaven, where wine and women are available and material opulence is very common. So why we should not even try to go to the heavens? We can enjoy so much. What's the reason we should not try to go there? Anyone?
It's temporary. It is not a permanent place.
That's
and
right.
we will come back down to the material world.
Thank you. Yes. Temporary. There's also birth, death, old age, disease. They're temporary. We will come back again to this. Fall down from that platform. Thank you. So in the Vedas, many sacrifices are recommended for elevation to the heavenly planets, especially the Jyotishtoma sacrifices. In fact, it is stated that anyone desiring elevation to heavenly planets must perform these sacrifices, and men with a poor fund of knowledge think that this is the whole purpose of Vedic wisdom. So that's why they say that one can get entangled in the flowery language of the Vedas. One can get just so entangled, like the banyan tree. In the 15th chapter, Krishna says the banyan tree. So the Vedic hymns, what he says are the leaves or the branches, something like that. Then one can just be entangled here without understanding, how can I get out of it? So it is very difficult for such inexperienced persons to be situated in the determined action of Krishna consciousness. As fools are attached to the flowers of poisonous trees without knowing the results of such attractions, unenlightened men are similarly attracted by such heavenly opulence and the sense enjoyment thereof. So it is a sign of foolishness if we engage our valuable time, because time is limited and so valuable. So we need to use it in the best possible way, which is going to give us the best possible result. If that time you're going to engage in doing some karma kand activity, it's going to keep us here in the material world. Rather, that same time, if we engage in hearing and chanting about Krishna, it's going to help us to re-establish our loving relationship with Krishna. Get out of this material world, go back home, back to the Golok Vrindavan, never to come back. In the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas, it is said, Apama Somam Amrita Abhuma and Akshayam Havai Chaturmasya Yajinaha Sukritam Bhavati. In other words, those who perform the 4-month penances become eligible to drink the somras beverages, to become immortal and happy forever. So what does it mean when you drink somras and become immortal? Well, because it means that somras you drink in the heavenly planets. No? And what does it mean immortal? Not really immortality, not that we are never going to die, but living for a very, very long duration of life. As we have been reading in the Bhagavatam, how the demigods are living such magnificent years compared to human beings, how their life is so amazingly long. So that's what people of small intelligence think is immortal. But that's not real immortality. That is just still temporary. It will still finish. Even on this earth, some are very eager to have somras, to become strong and fit, to enjoy sense gratifications. Such persons have no faith in liberation from material bondage, and they are very much attached to the pompous ceremonies of Vedic sacrifices. They are generally sensual and do not want anything other than the heavenly pleasures of life. Then again, it comes to our desire. If we really want to enjoy in the heavenly planets where the atmosphere is so much more beautiful, the scenery is more beautiful, the colors are more beautiful, the bodies look more beautiful, the food tastes more tasty, there's more better drinks to drink there. If we want that, then we will go there. It all depends on our desire. But if we want to get out of this material world, yeah, Krishna will make the arrangement. It is understood that there are gardens called Nandana Kanana, in which there is good opportunity for association with angelic, beautiful women, and having a profuse supply of somras wine. Such bodily happiness is certainly sensual. Therefore, there are those who are purely attached to such material temporary happiness as lords of the material world. But Krishna is saying that this temporary sensuous happiness, even on higher planets, is unintelligence. So we should not get attracted to this. We should just be determined. It was mentioned here, those who do not have those who are determined with person determined in action of Krishna consciousness. We should just get determined. No, I don't want to go there. What's going to be there? I still will come back. I will still have another body, which is material. I will still be separated from Krishna. Krishna is the most loving person. He loves me the most. And if I go to this heavenly planet, I'm just increasing my separation from Krishna. I should try to go back to Krishna as soon as I can. That should be our mood. So let me try to hear and chant. Let me put my effort in hearing and chanting, performing the devotional service, so I can be united with Krishna as soon as possible. We should have that desire that I want to be with Krishna. Is that okay?
Okay.
Because if we want to go to a spiritual world without Krishna, that makes no sense, then. Because then if Krishna, so we want to be with Krishna. Be with him. So the more we hear and chant, the more we will get that desire. So we have to engage more and more in hearing and chanting. And then each moment we have a choice. I have a choice of how I can engage this 1 hour or this 10 minutes. It's my choice. Or this one day. So if we can break it down, how I have a choice, this 5 minutes, what do I want to do? Do I want to engage this 5 minutes separate from Krishna, or do something in connection to Krishna? Or what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to do, my duty, how can I connect it to Krishna? How can I please Krishna in this 5 minutes? How can I please Srila Prabhupada in this 5 minutes? You know? And then that 5 minutes can become 10, and then 15 and 20, like that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything to add? Oh.
Very clear.
Okay, we'll stop here today. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you so much for joining in today
Hare
morning.
Krishna.